Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Tuxedo Ian. We are getting back into our playthrough of Book of Hours. When we last left off, we had just gotten into our second winter, and we started harvesting some stuff and read a few couple books, so we are going to just dive back in and see what we can get done today. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I don't think we left anything running last time. Doesn't look like it. So, let's see what we do have. So we have an occult scrap, we have some fog, we have a lesson on inks of containment. So we're probably going to... we did leave this running where we're leveling up inks of containment to level 7. So we're going to want to level that up to level 8. So we're going to need moon and winter. But let's also take a look if there's anything we can do with this fog. So this is knock and moon. So let's see, we have winter there, we have moth, sky, grail, edge, forge, grail, sky, heart, and edge. Well, before we do anything, we're going to need... let's actually get this letter to Father Stanislav sent off. Because, not to Shima. We need Stanislav. Because we need him to teach us Fusin. Stamp, envelope, send. Alright, so that will teach us about that. So let us start studying and get our lessons that we will need to get Inks of Containment up to level 8. So it looks like we don't have anything for the better that we can use this fog with, so we will use it as one of the memories we need for our lesson. Yeah, moth, heart. Yeah, nothing with knock or moon that we need to read right now. So that's 1. So we need 7 more. So first off, we can do Victory of Crowns. That gives us 2. We can do Book of the Centipede, which gives us an intuition, which is 3. We can come here, and we can read Seventh Voice, gets us 4. We can use a Whist over here, and read Oblations in Iron, which gets us 5. We can use the Eva desk. A Tryst. To read See Does Not Regret. That's 6. And we need 1 more, which we can get from Regret. So we'll come up here with our other core. And we have Lady Eva's Repose, which gets us Regret. Makes 7, so that will get Inks of Containment up to level 8. Make it a lot easier for us to make Solomon's Preparations and eventually Nillikant. Yeah, we've already read both of those. We've read all those. Speed up time a little bit while we're waiting for everything to finish. Alright, so we'll talk to Father Stanislav, and we'll give him an iron spintria, so he'll tutor us in Fusine. My visitor can teach me the rudiments of this dry language. After tutoring you, the visitor will leave, even if they arrived on other business. So this will open up about half a dozen other books that we've been waiting to read. Alright, so we'll just we'll collect our memories here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the fog makes 7. So, inks of containment with a tryst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And inks of containment. At last, I approach mastery. Improve this skill to level 8. So when this is done, we'll have 9 winter and 8 moon. So both of those will be very useful for reading books if we need them, and will also be very handy for crafting. We'll be able to churn out Solomon's preparations like nobody's business. So let's see, what else do we have up here? All of these have been read. Yes, they have. All those have been read. Nothing less over here. Let's see, 16, 12 nectar. What's our highest nectar here? We have spices and savors at 5. Health would get us to 6. 8 with the knife. 9 with the memory. The plant. Not sure where we'd get the other 3 points from, though. So we'll hold off on that for the moment. 10 Grail. We might be able to get... Let's see here. Forge. Grail. Is this the highest? Nope. Leaves and Thorns gives us 3 Grail. We need 10, so even with the Arab, that would be 5, 6. We'd still be 4 short. 2 from a memory. 8. Yeah, we can do that. So we need a Grail memory, which we can get from Satisfaction here. So we'll do an Impertinent Vigilation. Just in case we need it, we'll go ahead and read something else that gives us some Grail. Let's see, what else do we have that gives us Grail? I don't think we have any other quickly accessible Grail memories off the top of my head. Let's forge. Okay, we'll just read that one book for now and see what we can get done with it. So Inks of Containment is now level 8. So it's 9 winter and 8 moon. So basically we can make a bottle of Solomon's preparation with just about any flour at this point. And just to prove that what we can do with this, so Inks of Containment plus a whist plus Solomon's preparation creates Nillicant. Clarify the preparation into the Encaustum Terminal Nillicant. Inks of Containment with Keeper level Winter plus Solomon's preparation creates Nillicant. Don't think we need to make that just at the moment. Although, actually, well, having 1 jar around won't hurt. Because we can actually use it to read a book if we need to. Because it's going to give us winter and I forget what other 2 aspects it gives. But it'll be helpful. A tutoring with... That is going well. So we also have a letter to Chima because we want to learn the lessons that Chima has. So we can go ahead and send her invitation. Because she's going to be able to teach us how to read, she knows crack. We already know crack trick. We had something we wanted to do with her. Also, just get some more cash, or some more. But we'll find out in a minute what I wrote that for. Alright, so there's our memory of satisfaction. So let's see, we need 16 is beyond us. 10, we can probably get to 10. So we need, let's see, we have that one at 10. We have that one at 10. That won't give us great signs and great scars. So that'll boost us up there. That won't give us orchards and narcotics, which we don't have yet. So I think boosting the one we already have will make it easier to read the other one. So we'll come over here to Eva's desk. We will add our memory of satisfaction. We will add Arab. We will add great signs and great scars. Let's see, it gets us to 7. And then we have, let's see, bronze knife gets us Grail. And the scales also get us Grail. Let's see, anything else that we have that we can use that gives us Grail? Stuff we can add in, but those are the only tools we have, so we will use the spice scales. So that gets us to 8. And we will also reread an impertinent vigilation just in case we need another 2, because we need 2 more. So that will give us a memory of 2. We also have Arab that will give us 2 more. Depends on what it's going to ask for. Or did we have Chima coming in because she was important for one of our further story for the one we just finished? So where is it? Ah, there it is. Ah, yes, we wanted to talk to Chima for some. We had something else we were going to do with her. The Reckoners of Kauna still prosecute their underground war against each other. The cause, and this is increasingly badly kept secret, is that the balance of power has been upset by a way to cheat additional years from the hour named Madrigad. Aaron wants to democratize the Wangle, Azita wants to profit from the Wangle, and Connie wants to shut down the Wangle. So we'll have to make a decision which of those 3 we want to help out. But for right now, let's finish dealing with Father Stanislav. Okay, so there's our Nillikant. This is an Encaustum terminal, one of the great inks. Use it with your journal to record a history and fulfill your reasons for coming to Hush House, if you so choose. So that gives us Nillikant. The Encaustum terminal of the Third History. It's the bleak white-blue of winter. It has spawned an itinerant order of secret celebrants who regard worms as semi-gods, and who are sometimes called on to celebrate difficult funerals. Use an Encaustum ink with your journal to make determinations and record histories. If the hours listen, the world changes. So we get 7 edge, 7 scale, and 7 winter. This is an Encaustum terminal. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. Churchill. Use Encaustum inks to make determinations which can have far-reaching consequences. So we can use that whenever we need to read a winter, scale, or edge book and get quite a bit of extra power out of it. We have finished reading an impertinent vigilation, so let's see what opportunities we have. We have relevant furniture, a piece of soul, or a thing. So yes, we have more than enough to do that, because we can use our Arab to finish reading this book. So a piece of soul, we'll add our Arab, and that brings us to 10 Grail. And we'll be able to complete this. We have Grail Birth. There goes Father Stanislav, and he's taught us Fucine. A people lived east of the lake Lost Fucino. Horus has warned that theirs was the land of witches. This was their language, called by some the Dry Tongue, and by others the Tongue of Witches. So let's see where we can assign that onto the skill board. So we could give it to Hushery or Ithistry. Well, both of those already are filled. So what we can do, we can probably level it up to level 2 and put it into Ithistry, because we'd have to get it to level 3 to put it into Hushery. And that would also open up this extra spot for illumination. But that's for another day. So let's talk to Lala and see if can she tutor us in anything? No, she doesn't have anything to tutor us on. So we can just give her a consultation. And she wants either knock or edge or rose. We have plenty of both. Let's see. Let's find oh, there we go. The Sun's Lament. My visitor has an interest in violence. My collection can help. I've mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. The Rose of Nuriel, a volume of collected teachings of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories, but in some ways was very powerful indeed. This was recorded by Nuriel and dedicated to Saint Tryphon. Saint Tryphon, Nuriel explains, performs secret miracles in the name of she who bleeds and bears, and she who opens. Thus Saint Tryphon opened the way to the House of the Sun. Thus Saint Tryphon underwent the Great Birth, an ascension to immortality. Saint Tryphon began his ascension by passing the Horned Door. Saint Tryphon continued his ascension by learning the Invocation Theatic, which Nuriel does not here record on account of its extreme holiness. And, Nuriel explains grimly, to achieve the 7 marks of the Great Birth, Saint Tryphon consumed those whose soul had left them, and even those in whom the soul remained. Yeah, so he basically turned cannibal, is what she's trying to tell us. So we got a Memory of Satisfaction and 2 more lessons in the Great Signs and the Great Scars. So we will grab the book and put it up here. It went back to its fighting place. So we can go back over here, grab the Rose of Nodiel. And mark it with Memory Satisfaction. And then put this up on our red shelves up here. Because we're done with it for now. Shouldn't need it again. And then we have Great Signs and Great Scars, which is Grail and Knock. So we need two more. We have a occult scrap that gives us enough. That's 2, so we just need 1 more knock skill, or we can actually read 2 and save the occult scrap for later. So we can read Temptations of Architecture, which gets us a secret threshold. And we can read over here. We can read On Imperfections, which will get us a memory pattern. And that will be enough to level Great Signs and the Great Scars to the next level. And so with these extra 2 points that we're going to get for Grail here, it'll make it easy. It'll make it easy for us to read these 10 Grail books that we have without needing any extra help. And Fucine has Heart and Knock. How invigorating. Lala has so we've got our Iron Spintria back. And we've completed reading our 2 books for that. So we will grab Great Signs and Great Scars, Lessons, Secret Threshold, Satisfaction, and that... Oh, we only needed 2, I forgot, because it's level 2. And we just need to add Shapt. Alright, so we're going to need 3 memories for the next one. So we do Core on Imperfections. We can do a Fet here. And do Salt. And then over here we can do our last... We can do a Whist. Or actually we'll come up to our other book and use our other shelf up here. Use our other free one. So we need Knock. We can use Almanac of Entrances. That gets us our 3 that we'll need to level it up to level 3. Or to level 4, rather. Or we can keep the memory pattern. But... Okay, so Great Signs and Great Scars is now level 3. Some glyphs are too obscure to reside in any language, but too potent to remain unwritten. We have some clouds today, so moon and moth. In this country, the sky is rarely clear. The sun goes courteously cloaked. And here we have Oriflammes is making us an offer. Nin's Cages, the Bruges text illuminated. So we have the regular copy of Nin's Cages over here, so we might as well buy this one as well. So this one is Winter 10, and it's written in Arachaian, and will teach us about quenchings and quellings, the merciful measures of the witch Nin. This is only a partial version of the original, but it contains illustrations by Nin's pupil, Mabili of Bruges, which supplement the original. Whereas if we compare the other one we have here, Nin's Cage's Avignon text, the merciful measures of the witch Nin. So that will give us several lessons in quenchings and quellings, although Heart 16 is a little beyond us at the moment, but we could definitely read Winter 10, especially because Arachaian gives us a piece of winter, and with our Inks of Containment, that brings us to 10 in winter right away. We don't even need to use a Whist card to get there. So what we'll do, I'll go ahead and trigger... Yeah, there's our memory pattern. I'll go ahead and trigger the upgrade for our next piece of Great Signs and Great Scars. And we will call it a day at that point. So Great Signs and Great Scars, lesson 1, 2, 3, and the Shapt. And we are raising this up to level 4, another fruit plucked from Knowledge's tree. And so at that point, I think we will go ahead. Let's see, we've been recording for about 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll call it a day at this point. So thank you for joining me. Hope you've been enjoying. Hope maybe you've seen something that you've liked. If you do, leave a like or a comment down below. If you want to see more of these, then go ahead and subscribe. I will be making these videos coming out every Monday through Friday. And I will see you on the next go-around.